students, welcome back to the career platform. I am Anuradha, your maths teacher. Now let's see exercise 3.1 question number 1. Okay, now starting exercise 3.1, here it is given some figures. Okay, here 1 to 8. Okay, here are some figures 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So question is, we have to classify each of them on the basis of the following. Here some curves are given. Okay, so number A is simple curve. Which are the simple curve from this figures? You have to see. You can see this is a figure. This is a simple figure. Okay, if you hold the pencil, okay, smoothly it can run. Okay, number 2. This is also, the pencil will stick on smoothly. You can draw. Here you can see, if you draw the circle, okay, then you have to, okay, then again you have to draw this curve. So this is not a simple curve. This is cross out, so cross will be not a simple curve. Okay, this is also, if you hold the pencil, then smoothly your pencil will be stick in the curve. Okay, this is also like this. So, and this one also like this. Okay, here you have to, this is not a simple curve. Okay, so which are the simple curve here? 1 2 5 6 and 7. Okay, you can see that if you hold the pencil, you will smoothly draw this. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is a simple curve. Simple closed curve. This simple curve is also closed. Okay, no one is open. So the same number 1 2 5 6 7. Polygon. Polygon is a line segment. Okay, made by line segment. So here you can see, these are the line segment 1 2 3 4 5. These are 5 line segments here. Here you can see 1 2 3 4. 4 line segments. Okay, this I can write 5 line segment here. Here 4 line segment. Here no line segment is there. Here it is a circle. Oval. Oval shape is this. Okay, here is not a, it is not a polygon because it is cut is here. So no cut will be there. Okay, here you can see it is not a line segment, it is a curve. Okay, here you can see these are 2 line segment but curve is here. Okay, so this is not a polygon. Here you can see that 2 line segment is here but one curve is there. So this is also not a polygon. Here you can see 2 circles are there and join it. 1 line segment is there. So polygon is made up of all the line segments. We had seen the definition also. So here 1 and 2 are the polygon. Here number D is convex polygon. Convex polygon is the simple closed curve. This is a convex polygon number 2. Concave polygon is exterior one. Okay, so diagonal will be in the exterior. This is the diagonal which is exterior to the closed curve. This is, its diagonal is interior. So this is a convex polygon and this is, here you can like this. These are the diagonals of the concave polygon. Here it is the exterior one, the diagonal will be. So here number 1 is the concave polygon. That is the solution for question number 1. Okay students, let's see question number 2. Here we have to find out the how many diagonals are there in each of the following figures. Okay, here number first is convex quadrilateral. So these are the convex quadrilateral. We don't have the diagonals in the exterior. We should have the diagonals in the interior. and it is a closed curve. So it is convex quadrilateral. Quad means 4 sides and convex means the diagonal should be in the interior of the curve. Okay, so you have to see like this. You have to make diagonal is the line segment of two non-consecutive sides, vertices. So these are the vertices and opposite vertices is here. One diagonal and two diagonal. So how many diagonals? Number of diagonals. Here how many diagonals has it has been asked. So diagonals equal to 2. Okay, now come to the regular hexagon. We had defined the regular polygon means they had the same sides and same angles. Okay, equal sides and equal angles are there. So it is hexa means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides are there. So it is hexagon, and regular hexagon means equal sides and equal angles has been there. Okay, so we have to make diagonals here. Firstly, I will draw with A. This is one diagonal, 2, 3. Okay, 3 is there. Now come to the B. This is one diagonal, 2 diagonal, 3 diagonal. Here 3. Okay, from C A is already, so here CE and CF. Here 2 diagonal is there, and from D it is, from E also it is there. Okay, so one diagonal is here. So the total diagonals will be 3 plus 3 6, 6 7 8 and 9. That is 9 diagonal will be there in regular hexagon. Okay, you can try in your home also by drawing this. Okay, here number C. Let's come to C. Here it is a triangle. Okay, so we don't have, here it is 3 sides. We don't have the opposite sides, opposite vertices. Here it can't be here like this. AB is a side. It can't be a diagonal. BC is also a side. AC is also a side. So it is a, all have the consecutive vertices. Non-consecutive vertices not there. So diagonal is 0. So this is the solution for question number 2. Okay students, let's see question number 3 here. What is the question? What is the sum of the measures of the angles of a convex quadrilateral? We should draw the convex quadrilateral like this. Quadrilateral means 4 sides and convex means diagonal should be in the interior. So this is A, B, C, D. This is a convex quadrilateral. Okay, so here it is given that what is the sum of the measures of the angles. Okay, so here for angle sum equal to number of sides. I had given this formula in the intro part, introduction video. Number of sides minus 2 into 180 degree. So numbers of sides, how many sides is there? 4. You can write 4 minus 2 into 180 degree. So here 2 into 180 degree, that means 360 degree. Like this you can solve for convex quadrilateral. Now the second question is, second part, will this property hold if the quadrilateral is not convex? Not convex means what? Means concave. So concave we know that diagonal should be. Okay students, you can see that not convex means concave. Okay, so concave means what? Means the diagonal should be in the exterior of the curve. So let's draw this concave quadrilateral. Something like this. Okay students, this is the concave quadrilateral. I am drawing the diagonal like this. This is the exterior diagonal and this is the interior diagonal. Okay, so here you can see A, B, C, D. Okay, so this is like a reflex angle. Okay, it's 180 degree. What is this 180 degree? It is a reflex angle. Okay, so this is the 90 degree, means this one angle is 90 degree. Okay, and this is also a 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree. So means angle A plus angle B equal to here equal to 360 degree. So this is also hold for concave quadrilateral, this property. Yes, this property is hold if the quadrilateral is not convex. So you can see that this is for convex quadrilateral and this is for concave quadrilateral. This is concave. So this is the solution. Okay students, let's see question number 4 here. Here it is given, some table is given in this. So according to that, here figure is given that triangle is given. How many sides is? 3 sides is here. So angle sum is 180 degree. Okay, we know that sum of the 3 angles of the triangle is 180 degree. Okay, so how it come? We had seen in my introduction video. You can see that number of if that is the formula is here. Okay, that is number of sides minus 2 into 180 degree. So we will get the sum of the angles of the polygon. Okay, so these are all polygons. Some have 3 sides, 4, 5, 6. So this is the formula like this. Okay, so we have to calculate for this one. It is given A, B, C, D. So here for 7 sides. Okay, 7 sides means name of the polygon is heptagon. Okay, for that sum of the angles is equal to number of sides minus 2 into 180 degree. You have to write this formula in all that. Okay, I am writing for only one. 7 minus 2 into 180 degree. Number of sides is 7 given. 7 minus 2 into 180 degree. 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 into 180 degree is 5 zeros are 0, 5 eights are 40, 4 5 ones are 5, 4 plus 4 900, means 900 degree will be the sum of the angles of 7 sides. Now come to the B part, that is 8 sides. I am not writing this formula. You have to write in each question. You have to write this formula first, then only you have to calculate that. Okay, for 8 minus 2 into 180 degree. Eight minus 2 is 6. 6 into 180 degree. How much I got? 6 zeros are 6 eights are 48. Here 4 is balanced. 6 ones are 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. So I am getting here 1080 degree. Okay, for 8 sides, that is octagon. Okay, here for 10 sides, that is decagon. You have to write, you should remember this formula. Okay, and you have to write in each question. 10 minus 2 into 180 degree. So 10 minus 2 is 8 into 180 degree. 8 zeros are 8 eights are 64. 6 8 ones are 8. Here 1 4 4 0 degree. For n, number of sides is n. So n minus 2 into 180 degree is the answer for n sides. Okay. So this is the solution for question number 4. Okay, let's see question number 5. Here we have to define regular polygon. We know what is a regular polygon. So first I am defining regular polygon. Okay, regular polygon is a polygon with equal sides and equal angles made up of line segments. This is the definition for regular polygon. Okay, so first you have to define this, then you have to state the name of a regular polygon of having 3 sides. Okay, so 3 sides, this is the 3 sides. Okay, so sides will be equal. So which triangle has sides equal and equal angles? That is the equilateral triangle. We know that here ABC, all angle is 60 degree and sides will be also be equal. So this is the, we have to name them. So this is the equilateral triangle, right? Are you getting my point, students? So in the, this is, you can see that equal sides and equal angles having 60 degree. So this is the equilateral triangle. Number second is 4 sides. So for 4 sides, we know that square have all 4 sides are equal. You can name them A, B, C, D, having 90 degree each. These are the 90 degree. Angle should be 90 degree. Okay, so this is the square. We have to name the polygon. And for 6 sides, this is the regular hexagon. I draw 6 sides here. Okay, here all sides are equal and all angles are also equal. So this is a regular hexagon. Hexagon, why it is hexagon? Because it has 6 sides, and regular is for, I had defined equal sides and equal angles. So this is the solution for question number 5. Okay students, let's see question number 6 here. This is the A part. Find the angle, measure x in the following figures. Okay, here some figure is given. We have to find this angle x. Okay, so this is, we know that this is the 4 sides, means it is a quadrilateral. So we know that sum of the angles of the quadrilateral is 360 degree. So here I can name them here A, B, C, D. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. So angle A is 130 degree, angle B is 120 degree, angle C is x, and angle D is 50 degree. If you sum this one, so we get this equation. So we have to solve for x. Okay, so we have to add up this numbers, 130 plus 120 plus 50. So here I am getting 0, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 5 is 10. Here 1 is carry, 1, 2, 3. So here I am getting 300 degree equal to 360 degree. So x equal to 360 degree minus 300 degree. So x is equal to 60 degree. What I am getting here? X is equal to 60 degree. So easily you can solve that. You can write like this. This is implied. Okay, x equal to 60. Okay students, let's see B part of question number 6. Here also we have to measure this angle x. Here you can see that this angle means this is a square angle. Okay, it is represented by square. This means it is a 90 degree. It may be not given that 90 degree, but angle is given like this in the square. Okay, in the square form. So it means 90 degree. Here nothing is given in this angle and we have to find this angle x. This exterior angle is given, so I can write this as angle 1. Okay, so we have to first measure this one. This is a linear pair. You can see this is a perpendicular bisector, means this is linear pair. It is like this. This is a linear pair. Okay, so by linear pair, here I had written that angle 1 is here, angle 1. Okay, angle 1 plus 90 degree equal to 180 degree. So what I am getting here, 180 minus 90 is equal to 90 degree. Okay, and this is 4 sides, means quadrilateral, and we know that sum of the angles of the quadrilateral is 360 degree. So here what you can write, angle 1 plus x plus 70 degree plus 60 degree. You can name that A, B, C, D. You can name them, or you can write like this. So angle 1 I had find out 90 degree by linear pair. We have to find out angle x. So yes, 70 plus 60 is 130. 130 plus 90. 130 plus 90 equal to 360. X plus 0 is 220 degree equal to 360 degree. So x equal to 360 minus 220 degree. Six minus 2 is 4 and 3 minus 2 is 1. So I am getting x equal to 140 degree as answer of B part. Okay. Now students, let's see C part. Okay, it is different one. This is not a quadrilateral. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a pentagon. So we have to calculate the sum of the angles of the pentagon by the formula. Okay. Here it is not given this angle. Maybe I can write angle 1 and angle 2 here. They had given the exterior angle. So by the linear pair, by the linear pair, 70 degree plus angle 1 is equal to 180 degree. So angle 1 is 180 minus 70 degree. So I am getting 110 degree angle 1. Okay. Now angle 2. For angle 2 also the linear pair, 60 degree plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. Angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 60. Angle 2 is equal to 120 degree. So I am getting here 120 degree and this is 110 degree. So we have to calculate this x here. So firstly, sum of the angles of pentagon. We know that how you calculate the sum of the angles by the formula number of sides minus 2 into 180 degree. You have to write all the, means which property is which property is applying, which formula is applying. You have to write all of these things, then only you have to solve. Okay, directly you can't solve, otherwise the marks will be deducted. Number of sides is 5. 5 minus 2 into 180 degree. So I am getting here 3 into 180 degree. I am getting 540 degree. So these are the pentagon angles. So I will write 30 degree plus x plus angle 1 plus angle 2 plus x equal to 540 degree. Okay, we know angle 1, angle 2 by here. I can substitute in this. Okay, 30 degree, x plus x is 2x, angle 1 is 110, angle 2 is 120 degree equal to 540 degree. I am writing here 2x plus, we have to sum up all these three angles, that is 0 degree, 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2. So I am getting 260 equal to 540 degree. Okay, so 2x equal to 540 minus 260, 0 degree here. I am getting 14 minus 6, 8. 4 minus 2, 280 degree. So x equal to 280 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 140s are. So I am getting x equal to 140 degree. So both angle is same, x, that is 140 degree. Okay, now you can see this figure. This is the equal sides is given and equal angle is there, means it is a regular polygon, and we have to calculate the side. How many sides you have to calculate? 1 2 3 4 5. This is 5. 5 means penta. Okay, pentagon. So this is a regular pentagon. Okay, so we had in the question number C part, we had calculated the sum of the angles of pentagon, that is 540 degree. Okay, so here you can write like this, x plus x. How many x? 5x equal to 540 degree. Sum of the angles of pentagon is 540 degree. So how many x is there? 5x equal to 540 degree. X is equal to 540 divided by 5. So we have to divide 5 ones are 5, 108 degree. So each angle x is equal to 108 degree. This is the regular pentagon. Okay students, you can see that this is the question number 7. We have to find here some figure is given. These two figures are given in question number 7. A part is find x plus y plus z. This is the exterior angles, and here find x plus y plus z plus w. This is also an exterior angles. So how you can find? This is given 90 degree, 30 degree. So by linear pair, these are the linear pairs. These exterior angles are linear pairs. So 180 minus 30 is z, 180 minus 90 is x, and here we have to calculate angle 1. Okay, then only we can get angle y. So x is equal to 180 minus 90 equal to 90 degree. Z equal to 180 degree minus 30 degree. That is 150 degree. This is all by linear pair. Then by sum of the angles of triangle. is 180 degree. So 90 plus 30 plus angle 1. 90 degree plus 30 degree plus angle 1 is equal to 180 degree. So angle 1 is equal to this angle 1 is 60 degree. So angle y is equal to 180 minus 60 degree. So I am getting 120 degree angle y. So I am writing here. So I am getting x, z and y. So we have to add them. X plus y plus z. So angle x is 90 degree. Angle y is 120 degree. Angle z is 150 degree. So I am getting here 0, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 5 is 16. 1. So I am getting 360 degree. We know that sum of the exterior angles is equal to 360 degree. So here also these are the exterior angles and we get 360 degree here. Now come to the B part here. Here also by linear pair. Here I am writing angle 1. This is not given. This is the quadrilateral. Okay. So angle Z is equal to 180 minus 60. That is 120 degree. Angle y is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree. That is 100 degree. Angle x here we have to write angle. Okay. Angle x is equal to 180 minus 120 degree equal to 60 degree. This is by linear pair. Then sum of the angles of quadrilateral. This is the four sides. Okay. So this is a quadrilateral. So sum of the angles of quadrilateral is 360 degree. So here 60 degree plus 80 degree plus 120 degree plus angle 1 equal to 360 degree. You can, are you understood? Okay. We had some angle x, y, z, we had find it by the linear pair. Now sum of the angles of quadrilateral, we have to find this angle 1, then only we get angle w. Okay. So we have to find the sum of x plus y plus z w. Okay. So w is unknown. So for this we have to calculate angle 1. So here zero, 8, 9, 10, 10 plus 6 is 16, 1, sorry, here 8, 9, 10, 10 plus 6 is 16 and I am getting 260 degree. Okay. So angle 1 is 360 minus 260 degree equal to 100 degree, right? So we have to calculate angle W, that is 180 minus 100 degree equal to 80 degree by linear pair. We have to write the reason also why this is happen. Okay. And here also when you can't write directly. Okay. You can't write directly that angles of the sum means you are right like directly that this is the sum equal to 360 degree. You have to write this line, sum of the angles of quadrilateral is 360 degree, therefore this one. Okay. Now we have to find what we have to find, x plus y plus z plus w. So we had calculate this. X is 120, y is 100 degree, z is 60 degree and w is 80 degree. So you can calculate 0 degree here, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 or 8 is 16, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 360 degree. So I am getting here 360 degree. Okay, so sum of the exterior of angles, this is the property also, that sum of the exterior angles of the quadrilateral or any polygon is 360 degree. So we had proof also. Okay. Okay students, in the next video I will come with the exercise 3.2. Till then please like, share, comment and subscribe this channel. Till then, bye and take care. Thank you.